Green skin, purple hair. He's a sight to behold, generic troll. The internet sends him gold, keyboard in hand. He's got something to say, on a mission to troll. Gonna cause some dismay. In the World Wide Web, he finds his delight. Leaving comments in the dead of the night. British American, he's got a wicked style, kind and loyal, but his intentions quite wild. Jumps on YouTube, king on the stream, spreading havoc, filling his wildest dreams with a mischievous grin. He throws shade without care, bringing laughter and chaos everywhere.
Hey everybody, good evening. Welcome to the GT channel. Hope you guys are doing well. It is Friday morning here on the eastern side coast of the USA. And welcome to CG Net Troll channel. I'm only gonna do a short stream today. I ain't gonna be doing no 5, 10, 15 hour, 17-hour stream. I'm just gonna keep it short for a bit, just say hey to everyone, see who's around. If anyone wants to come up, the link's posted. So just let you guys know. Hey, Brandon the Beg, g'day, mate. Hope you're doing well. Let me push pause on the YouTube side of things and let me get my StreamYards situation. Not my StreamYards, bloody Zoom. I cannot get my bloody words up. Zoom. Okay, we're using Zoom today. Yeah, so I hope you're doing. Hope you're doing well, Brandon. Oh my God, I am sick. I just want to say I am sick to death of hearing about Taylor's bloody pussy and her sex life. Oh my God. I mean, I'm so bloody. I'm so bloody. I'm so over it. I am so bloody sick of hearing about it. So I've declared this place a Taylor-free zone and a Mark Terry-free zone because we don't want the trash here. We definitely do not. We definitely don't want the trash here at all. I was trying to fix my thumbnail too because with the Zoom side, you can't add you can't schedule a stream. You have to go live straight away. That's the only thing I don't like about it, and I don't like the way that you actually kind of start. Have to do that. And when you stream it on when you stream it on WeStream, you can't view the YouTube chat. You can't do this. You can't do that. Basically, you're using instead of using Zoom to go to YouTube, you're using WeStream, and WeStream send it to YouTube. So basically, doing it. Oh my God! And I can't type on my bloody browser too. Oh my God! Swear I'm losing my. I'm swear I'm losing my bloody mind. Hey Donna, hope you're doing well. Welcome to your channel. But yeah, I'm just sick of it. I'm just sick of hearing about it. Seriously, I really am. If I never hear about it again, it will make my bloody day. But the problem is, people are going to be, talking about it for months and months and months and months and months. So that's what's going to happen. It'd be like this for bloody weeks now. So yeah, as we speak, I'm just working on my thumbnail. So that's which is pretty cool. Okay, Brandon's coming up. He'll be here in a second. Once the magic happens, we'll get him here. What's up, Mokes? Hey, girl. Hey, Brandon. How's it going?
Hey, what's up, man?
Not much. How about you?
Not much. I haven't been up for long. Yeah, I've been sleeping like crazy.
Yeah, nice.
But I was actually about to do a stream myself, and then I saw you live, so I was like, okay, I might pop up here for like a short time,
Yeah.
and then I might do live on my stream. Yeah.
I won't be live. I won't be live too long tonight. To be honest, I've just taken a new medicine.
I'm just eating my lunch. I'm just eating leftover. I got all this chicken.
Yeah.
I got all this chicken from KFC. Like when I go to KFC, all I buy is a box of chicken. That'll last me.
Yeah. What did you have? What did you get at KFC? Anything good?
Mm-hmm. So
I've seen like I know like it's different. It's different in England compared to the States. Like this, I know because like I'm seeing they got Popeyes, they got Hooters, they got Wendy's over in the UK, they've got Taco Bell now. I move over here for all this fast food, and of course, when I move over here, all the fast food decides to come to England. It's so fun. It's so funny. It really is.
right.
It does.
I
It
like to try
happens.
Popeyes. Yeah. I like to try Popeyes. When I was in the States,
Yeah.
that's what I forgot to do. Wait, I'm multitasking.
Yeah, I'd
I'll
like to
do that
try.
later.
I'd like to try In and Out too. So
I oh no, I
and
didn't try In and Out. What
I've
did
not
I
had
have?
I've not had
I went
Jack
to
in the
the
Box either.
I'm trying to think what fast foods I had when I was in the States. Yeah, we don't have that over here. Well, I went to McDonald's, which is it's the same. It's a global distribution, but at the same time, the burgers were different. Like I had a Big Mac, and it was a lot better, like larger and more juicier than it is here.
Hmm.
I mostly had a lot of Mexican food when I was in the States.
Yeah, I like Mexican. I like Mexican food too. So I have probably there was very few Mexican restaurants in England, so I eat a lot more Mexican food now
Mm-hmm.
since I moved over here. To be honest, because you've got it's more authentic over here compared to what you get in the UK in the UK. To be honest, I mean I went to this one place. It was called That Mexican Place. I don't remember what I had. All I remember was it was some kind of rice and I was drinking Sol beer, but that was like probably almost 20 years ago. And I've done so much crap then as well. So, but yeah, I was gonna say I finally got my Wi-Fi fixed. Finally.
Oh, you having Wi-Fi problems?
Oh my God. So the cable modem lost signal. So 2 days ago, Wednesday, they come out and they told me, oh, there's an issue with the pole. And then they start doing the thing, and then they rewired the cable from the pole to the house, and they told me somebody else was going to come out and fix the pole. And I woke up to Moki. Moki woke me up at 3:44, and there's flashing lights outside. They're working on the pole at 3:44 in the morning, and
Oh,
then
that's why.
and then I went back to sleep again, and he went back on the pole at 7 a.m. this morning. So finally, it's fixed and working properly now, and the signal's a lot better now, and I'm getting a decent connection. So yeah,
I guess
so
happened to everyone in that block or the street. If it's
mhm
a pole problem, yeah.
mhm yeah. But yeah,
I've been having bad connection, but that's because I got a cheaper internet plan because my one went up like $10. So I went down to a cheaper plan, but you get what you pay for.
Yeah, I know you do. I know you do. You do get what you pay for. Like I get my internet connection is 1 gigabyte, and I'm supposed to get up to 1 gigabyte up, and I'm supposed to get up to megabyte download too. So I get the same speed. And it's pretty decent. And then I called them
Mm-hmm.
today. I said, look, my net's not been working, so they've knocked like $13 off my bill for the next 12 months. So I'm like, hell yeah, I'll take that. I'll definitely. I'll definitely take that. That's something I would definitely do.
Yeah.
So what else has been going on in Australia? I'm just chilling here.
Um. Well, I'm on my break for uni. I was supposed to go in today. We're on a break, but I was supposed to. I volunteered to go in to like introduce new students and tell them about like animation, like because I'm doing 3D animation. So
Yeah.
whoever's like, but I just couldn't be fucked. Like I honestly did it for the free pizza. But I'm not getting out of bed for free pizza. Fuck that. Like That's the only reason. Like I went over there to finish an assignment, and they're like,
Yeah.
oh, by the way, on the 15th or 16th, whatever date it is
Yeah.
today,
Yeah.
we're like introducing like new students are going to be coming in and whatever specific students are gonna be like you can introduce them to what you're learning. Like you, like obviously, I'd be like showing around the students that want to do 3D animation, explaining about them, and then there's a free pizza. So it's like, yeah, I'll rock it up. I'll do that. But once
It,
you're in it, you sort of have to just stay committed. You can't just like leave. So like that,
it,
fuck that. I mean, I'm just doing it for free pizza, but I'm not going over. But I was
it,
supposed to do that today, but I just like slept in. I was like, oh fuck it.
it depends where the pizza is from too. It's like over here in
Oh,
America. Hey, hey, the company be like, we've made $5 billion in profits, and let's have a pizza party. Instead of giving the staff a bonus who helped make the profits, we'll have a pizza party and it'd be like the $5 pizzas from friggin' Little Caesars because they're also bloody cheap, to be honest. So yeah.
no, I got my KFC at least. I got a backup plan B.
I sooner have KFC than pizza, to be honest. Not wrong with a bit of
Oh yeah.
fried chicken.
No, pizza's pretty shit anyway.
Depends where you get. Depends where
Yeah,
where you
we'll
go.
just be getting like cheap pizza, I guess.
Yeah.
I can't. Honestly, I can't really be fucked. Telling students about 3D animation. Like, well, let someone else do that. That's not my thing. I'm just here for the pizza. Fuck.
I'm just,
I'm not.
I'm just honestly, I'm just glad my college days are over. I did a associate's degree, which is like the first 2 years of a bachelor's degree, but they call it an associate's degree in the States. And yeah, I'm just glad that's over, to be honest. It took me quite a few years to do it. I'm glad I did it, and I left statistics to the last course to do because I kept putting it off and off and off and off and off, and I had to get I wanted it was like I have to get this certain grade in it to protect my an A so I could protect my GPA. And I'm like, oh my god! And I'm old. I haven't studied math since 1994, and it's like, oh my god, it was awful. Oh my god, I never want to study statistics again in my life. And then I was looking at
Oh,
like,
like studying. I'm studying for the degree because I need it to get me in life, like fun for
yeah,
my
of
future.
course,
That's the only reason. But holy shit, like the things you have to do, like the assignments, you do like 3 assignments all due at a specific time, and oh my god, you have to. I worked my harder for assignment, and I got a shitty score for it because it's just like. And God forbid you have like, because I'm doing animation, so God forbid you have like technical problems that delay.
hmm
But I know, yeah. I hold things off. So I've held so much off, but I'm just like, no, I really got to like just like knuckle down and
yeah,
just keep. All I have to do is pass every assignment. That's all I have to do to not
yeah,
fail. It doesn't have to be
perfect.
perfect, but just put a bit of effort in each assignment they give you, and eventually in a couple of years, it's a little while. I've been a couple of years. I get my degree. That's all I need.
Exactly. I went to college. I got it for free. I mean, I got no student loans, got a scholarship, did not have to pay a penny. Graduated with honors. The only thing I did not like was this one particular lecture person, and they were a tough grader, and I wanted to protect my GPA, so I cancelled the course, and thought fuck it, and then I did the course another time, and then did the course the other time with a different professor, passed with flying colours. And that's what pisses me off about college. You got these people who are tough graders, and they want you, when you only need to climb a hill and do, and you're doing the assignment properly, doing research and shit, they want you to climb Mount Everest. I'm like, no, it's stupid.
Yeah,
Just
I know.
just because you want to be a little fussy ass and become a
Like,
strict, grade, if I, if, and here's the thing, if I'm getting A's in every single course I've done, but you're giving B's and C's, that's not me. That's you. That's a you problem.
yeah,
That's you.
exactly.
Yeah.
The marking, like,
That's
it doesn't.
that's
How's
you.
that work if you? Yeah.
Yeah. That's you being a tough. That's you being a tough grader, and you
Um,
nicking and picking everything.
I mean, it's still a good mark, but still like,
Well, yeah,
can you
I
be
know,
getting
but
A's? How can you be getting A's for one teacher and
yeah,
another like they can't correct properly?
exactly. And I did the same course with another person, and I passed with flying colours. I'm
I
like, nope.
think here you can appeal if you don't if you feel like you got an unfair mark.
It's just too much. It's just too much bullshit to do
No,
it.
I can't be bothered unless I'm like failing. Unless I'm gonna
Yeah,
fail, I will.
nah, it's just too much. It's just too
Like if
much
I put
bull.
work in something and I put a lot and I think I went well and
Yeah,
then I get a shitty mark that's gonna make me fail, then I'll probably do it. But I can't really be fucked.
but there's a web. Yeah, there's a website too called watemyprofessor.com, and I looked her up, and yeah, there was people complaining about her saying she was a bad, tough grader and this and on a all this stuff. I'm like, yeah, thank God I got away from that. Because
You know the thing I hate. You know the
yeah,
thing I hate about animation, 3D animation. I don't know if you know anything about it, but
I don't.
the software we use is Maya. I'll just briefly talk about it. But Maya is a software you use, which is a great software, except it's very complicated, and I prefer Blender, which is what I use at home. It's for free, totally free. But Maya does is just as good as a job as Blender, and but you have to do a lot more. Like if you want to put like texture on an object, and if you want to rig an object, you have to like Photoshop it and everything, and because then it gets deformed, and then you have to like scale it right, and I'm not going to go through detail, but you have to do a lot more. Why in Blender, you can just drop the texture on there, scale it to size, and you don't have to worry about it. It saves so much time. While Maya's good, but it's just like it takes so much time and work. Like the assignments they give in, you have to like rig objects and you have to put textures on them, and then like I'll put like material on it, and then the arm will bend, and then when the arm bends, the ribs will bend with it. So then you have to mesh it out properly and all that. Well, Blender, all you have to do is just drop the material, and you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about photoshopping and all this other thing.
Hey,
It's just extra complicated. I know you probably don't understand because you don't know animation, but if you were 3D animated and use Blender compared to Maya, I mean, yeah, if you compare Maya to Blender, you would understand. Like it just does it's just extra complicated, and it takes a lot more time to do something in Maya. You wouldn't have to put so much effort in. You'll get the same, and you just get the same job done. I use Blend at home. Like I could also like teach myself animation at home without going to uni. But the thing is, without a degree, you can't. I could like show work I've done, but with like jobs and all of that and immigration, you need a degree to like show that you're qualified.
yeah,
Okay, well, you can't just you need a qualification.
not much.
Like I could
Just
literally
chilling.
teach this. I could literally learn this myself at home.
Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Just chilling. Just suffer from insomnia, and then I'm waiting for scheduling to call me to schedule some shit I gotta get done on me. Not like done on me. It's a freaking thing for my stomach. And apart from that, I'm doing okay. Just tear this channel into a Mark III and Taylor zone because I'm sick of hearing about Taylor's pussy. That's about it, really. Just sick of hearing about.
I'm fine hearing about Taylor's pussy. What's wrong about that?
Oh my God, no! I'm just sick of hearing. I'm just sick of hearing about it. It's like who the hell, you know?
Oh no.
Well, how do I? But yeah, I hope you're doing. Hope you're doing good, F. But yeah, yeah. I mean, one of the things I'm guessing is AI is going to take over a lot of this shit too. You know, because I've created some good I've created some good pictures with AI, and the AI image creation is improving all the time. I did my yeah. Who the hell? Mike Demand. Hello, Mike Demand. How you doing, Mike Demand? But yeah, I think AI is gonna take over a lot of this shit too. To be honest,
Let's see. There's not many people here today, is there?
it's
In the
like
chat.
it's 2 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. We're not gonna get much people here.
Oh
I'm just
yeah.
I'm just gonna do I'm just gonna do a short stream just to see who's about and
I can see I'm here in the chat.
yeah. And I'm just waiting for my medication to kick in so I can freaking hopefully get some bloody proper sleep tonight. That's my plan. That's my plan. I'm trying a new medication today, so I'd taken it. I just took it before I started, so I'm hoping that's gonna work and I can finally get a bloody good night's sleep. Moki's
Mm-hmm.
over. Moki's over here. She's sleeping in a little bed. So
Mm-hmm.
next to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I took her out well, she goes out every day, but we took her out. I actually touched grass today. And then I made a couple of short. I took some pictures of her, and then I made some new shorts for her just to get some
Yeah, it's a
get her
good little
channel.
doggy.
Yeah, just to get her
It's,
channel built up. So,
it's a good little dog you got there.
oh my, she's the best.
Well, for
Yeah,
sleeping, you should try golden milk. And golden milk is it's milk with turmeric powder
yeah,
and a bit of pepper in it. And I do that sometimes. I'm not consistent enough, but I think it helps a little bit. Like put a bit of turmeric in a glass of milk, like only like a teaspoon, just need a little bit, and then heat the milk up and put a bit of pepper in it as well and drink it. It's called golden milk, yeah.
yeah.
I do that sometimes to help me sleep.
Yeah, I'm not really a milk fan, to be honest. I can't drink milk on its own, but I can have milk and cereal. I'm weird. Yeah, I'm weird. I'm weird with milk, just like a weird with tomatoes. I can't. I don't like tomato sauce. I don't like tomato ketchup, whatever you call it.
Mm-hmm.
But I can eat like pico de gallo. It's weird, and I don't like canned tomatoes because sometimes when they cook a fried breakfast, like they do an English breakfast or an Irish breakfast, they yeah, I'm not lactose intolerant, but I don't. I've never liked even as a kid, Donna. I've never liked milk. But what's going to be happening, Donna, is they've scheduled me for a temporary gastric stimulator. That's what I'm waiting. That's what I'm waiting to get scheduled, and we're going to see if that's going to help with the nausea and get my stomach moving. So they give you like a temporary one before they do the operation, and
Oh
hopefully
yeah,
that will get my freaking
you had
stomach
that
up.
problem. It sounds like a heck of a problem, like you were talking about last time.
Yeah. Hey Sarah, welcome to the Generic Child channel. This is a Mark Terry and um Taylor's private parts free zone. We're not going to be talking about it here because I'm bloody sick of hearing about it, but just welcome.
Yeah.
I'm just chilling here, just a short stream. I'm not going to be here all night because I'm hopefully going to get myself knocked out. And hopefully I start. I don't know. I'm hoping I start, getting all daft and stuff. When the freaking medication
Um,
starts working, it'll be funny.
I'm just eating chicken. I hope that you can't hear that. It's not like
Nah, I'm not.
that annoying you.
It's not picking me up. It's not picking me up. It's not. Oh my. Yeah, yeah. It's not picking it up, to be honest. So it's good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If
Mm-hmm.
anybody wants to come up, it's a Zoom link. Feel free to come up. I will let you up. I don't. Yeah. Unless your name's Dave 25. You're banned from the Generic Troll channel for life. Yeah, you'll. Yep. You will
What's up,
never.
Sarah? What's
You
up,
will
Sarah?
never ever come on
I,
this channel.
I bet you. Well, I didn't really meet you, but I saw you at Jake's. That's why. But I've seen Sarah around. I really don't really know her. But hey,
Yeah.
nice to meet you.
Yeah, she's Mr. Steve
Um,
Mother. She's Steve Billings co-host.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, Steve Mother fucking Billings co-host. There you go.
I
That's
saw
who
her at
she.
Jake's a couple of days ago.
Yeah, yeah. I think she went up there when there was a little bit of drama going on. I think
Yeah, it was
it
a
was
bit of a drama one. Yeah.
it was Sunday. It was Sunday my time because there was stuff going. There was all kinds of stuff going on. Mm, but yeah, she's cool. She sings. She's musical, and she's a panel whore. She likes to click on panels. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
what I'm gonna do, so here's what I'm gonna do as well. If I remember, I gotta write this down. So when I do my awards ceremony, I think one of the categories we're gonna do this year is biggest panel whore. So I don't know if to do like a male and female one or put everyone in together. Like, I'm gonna put like nominate. I'm gonna like number. Yeah. So I don't know if you know Sarah. I don't know if you know Sarah, but this year will be the third year of the Generic Troll Awards. So what I do is I do a Google form and then everyone vote. It's a Google Forms link. Everyone votes. Anonymously, and we have all kinds of subjects. All kinds of things for people to pick from. And like last year we had where's Wi-Fi, where's audio, biggest panel killer,
Yeah, I
um,
remember that. Your
stream of
one
the
from last time.
yeah,
It
stream
was
of the
funny.
year, blah blah.
It
Yeah,
was funny. Yeah, it was
yeah.
funny.
So what I'm gonna do this year, and we had sexiest voice, and the female voice that won was Barbie. Boston Girl Budget came second, and Take Back won the sexiest male voice. So yeah, so we'll be doing
Oh yeah.
yeah we're
I
we're
liked
doing Yeah,
I like
I
the
can't
good.
make you win, Sarah. The people have, the people have to vote. The people have to vote for you. But yeah, I'm gonna do a freaking panel hoe award. I'm gonna do that, yeah, because we have, because what I can do is we can do the, we can do the panel kill. We can do the panel kill of the award, yeah, and then we can do the panel. We can do the panel hoe award. The panel hoe award. We can put those one after the other. So I've got to decide whether to do like a male panel hoe, because male hoes and female hoes, or do it all together. Because we'll have to figure out who else is a panel hoe. Because the only male panel hoe I can think of at the moment is Mark Terry, because he's on crack. If he sees a link, he's got to click it. So yeah, but yeah, definitely panel hoe, definitely panel hoe.
Panel,
So
panel
yeah,
home.
yeah. So Sarah's definitely gonna be nominated for panel hoe awards. So
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
she panel home. Yeah.
so that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen anyway. Yeah, get that bloody panel hoe of the panel hoe of the year award situated and done. To be honest, um, oh, time is it? It's 7 o'clock in England. Sorry, Mum. I just got some stuff going on with my mother, and she's made this shit. I'm not. It's not medical. Just something she's done, and she's trying to fix it. I'm like, well, you should have done it, and blah 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 blah. I won't go into too much
Oh
detail on
yeah,
here.
she's at that age where you have to start taking care of her, and you have to.
Well, it's
It's
stuff.
the other way around. It's like mum, I have to like tell you this and that, and I told you not to do that.
It's like it's not help. It's not helping. I'm 4,000 miles away, but I messaged her today, and lucky enough, I found out what was going on. I'm like, no, you don't. You don't need to be doing that. That's just stupid. I don't get it. So yeah, and so yeah, it's just like, oh my god, why are you making these bloody decisions? Oh my god. But yes, yeah. So I mean, what I can imagine you, Sarah, going on your troll accounts and voting for yourself. But yeah, there was some good. Yeah, there was some good awards. We had Man Baby of the Year, Panel Killer. Yeah, it was all kinds. So they show the voting normally starts in December, and then they end it like probably about the last day of voting's about Christmas Eve maybe, and then once the votes are done and in, it gets done automatically on Google Notes, and then
Yeah,
I put it all on a I put it all on like a PowerPoint presentation. I just do a live stream, doing the awards show.
yeah, it was
So
funny. You had funny things up there. You had like most
yeah,
biggest butthurt or rage critters and stuff like
yeah,
that,
yeah,
or
yeah. And
scammers.
there was like Jeff of the Year too. Big Jeff versus Little Jeff, and
Yeah, yeah.
Jeff the Hulk Hemp won that one because he's Little Jeff. However,
Oh yeah.
there's gonna be four Jeffs this year.
And you had like best like innovative voices because there's some people with like the good voices like Evil Abe and that like they've got like good
Yeah,
voices.
yeah, yeah,
Steve
yeah.
Billings got a good voice. Who
Well,
else? There's a couple of people.
I asked a bunch of females. I said, who has the sexiest voice on
Yeah,
YouTube?
they got like that radio. They got like that radio hosting that radio
Yeah,
voice.
yeah. Take Back's got that voice, and Billings, because I've always asked Billings if he was professionally radio trained, because he's just got that. He's got that. Yeah, he does have that radio voice, to be honest.
Yeah, and Evil Abe dubs as well. They all
Yeah,
have. Yeah.
I don't know if Eva Abe got picked for sexiest voice. Yeah, I know Stitches got nominated for it too. But yeah, the only one, the female ones were pretty easy to do, to be honest. So I picked all the ones with the kind of voices I like. Yeah, the ones I thought had the nice voices. So
Or you
yeah,
had like loudest people in panel like Tina D and someone else.
yeah, yeah, correct. She won that. She won that one. That was, and that was before that was before all that creation of local queens, whatever the hell you call it. But yeah, that's what yeah, I forgot about that one too. There was all kinds of stuff. So yeah, so I do it, and then I'll do it live. To be honest, last year I did it like Christmas night or something. I forgot because Circus and the Side Shop were going live as well. But yeah, I did it a little bit earlier. But I had it all done. The first time was hard to do because I was recovering from gallbladder surgery, and I had a hematoma and just a bunch of shit going around. It was awful, but yeah, it was easier doing it this year. And then the time's gonna fly. Hey, Cactus, come and click the link if you want to come up. It's this it's a Zoom link. It's posted at the top. It's well, it's just a normal. It's just a normal asylum. You know how it is. Just a normal asylum. Just a normal asylum. A normal Sunday stream on a Thursday night. So yeah, you know exactly. You know exactly how it is.
Well, I'm done. I go wash my hands.
Oh, I enjoy you. All right, wash your hands. So it's 7 over there, Cactus. How you doing? You having fun? Oh, you know how it is. I'm just saying. I was just saying earlier, Cactus. I'm just sick of hearing about the T word, and I'm sick of hearing about the fake preacher too. So I just thought I'd come and just shoot the fucking shit and wait till I get so bloody tired that I can just go to bloody bed. That's what I'm, that's what I'm waiting on. Moki's out like a light. She's sleeping. So
She's sleeping like a doll.
yeah. She's
Okay, I
actually
can talk better now that I'm not eating.
yeah. She's sleeping. She's sleeping. She's sleeping. She's sleeping good.
Yeah, dreaming of bones. You know what I like about KFC? I like KFC. Like when I eat chicken bones, when I eat KFC, I can eat like the whole bones and cartilage if it's like really like soft or crispy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I just like I eat like the whole bones. I don't just eat the meat. I eat like the meat and the bones and the
Oh, thank
cartilage.
you. Thank you, Ev. I'm doing good. I'm surviving, just living day by day, surviving all that fun shit. So yeah. Yeah, Cactus says he couldn't hear 90% of what Hindu was saying. Yeah, it happens. It's a big shouting match. Imagine if the asylum, Cactus. Imagine if the asylum was on Zoom with up to 100 people. Now that would be a crazy, crazy, crazy panel um, to secure a deal with 100 people screaming and shouting at the same time.
Yeah.
I mean, 10 people. 10 people's bad enough as it is already. To be honest.
Oh yeah, it can get loud.
Yeah,
And
it
everyone's
does.
trying to have their own say and shout over each other and twist each other's words, and it
Just a,
gets loud.
yeah, it's trial time and just a normal day in the YouTube. Just a normal day in the YouTube streets. So yeah. But I was going to talk about I wanted to talk about Noel and Flash Gordon too. I know. So as I say, they're talking a lot about her, and Mark was treating her like shit yesterday. If Noel is behaving herself and she clicks the link, I'll let her up. The moment she starts saying PDX, 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 she's gonna go. If she wants to come up, just don't mention the whole PDX or excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. And same, and it's like Flash. Flash is trying to get subscribers. I told him I can only do so much, and if it ends up going around with circles, I'm just gonna say, hey, Flash, I'm just gonna put you in the side chat. I'm gonna take you down from the panel for a little bit. I'm not mad at you, but I'm just gonna, put you in the side chat. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of all this, I don't know. I
Yeah,
try and be, I try
you
and
don't
be
like
like.
the yeah. You want like a drama-free stream or nothing
Well,
about
if it, yeah,
anything.
I mean, well, if I get, if it's like I've had a few drama streams. Like when I had the interview with Diamond, I Noel tried to come up. I'm like, nope, Noel, you're not trying to come up. Flash seen it was busy, and he didn't even ask. And and there's times where I'm having a big stream and there's shouting and there's drama going on. I'm like, Flash, I don't want you involved with the drama because you don't know nothing about it. I'll let you up for a little bit if it's just a chill and quiet stream like it's me and you talking. That's about it, really. But if it's like shouting and screaming and stuff, then
Oh yeah, it depends. Yeah, you just want your stream to go how you like it to go.
the problem is every time the problem is every time you hit that live button, you don't know what's going to happen.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You plan for a chilled stream. You can have the most relaxing chilled stream in the world, and then all of a sudden you can have a chilled stream, and then a bunch of people come on panel, and it will go from quiet to drama. You just don't know. I mean, the only stream that was planned that was a big stream was the interview with Diamond, because I recorded the interview earlier. It was like 40-minute interview. Then I let everyone know, hey, I got big stream coming tonight, and let come to the GT channel. And that's about it, really. But
Mm-hmm.
so, but yeah, I like a little bit. I like a little bit chill. I like a little bit chilled and quiet sometimes, to be honest.
Yeah, I do streams. It's drama. It's all of them are drama free. I just
Yeah.
like it. I think of it like being in real life. When you socialize with people in real life, you don't want like a screaming match. I mean, people. I'm not criticizing anyone that does drama streams and that. Like, you do what you want on your channel. But mine personally, I'm just like, well, when I go out in public, gonna like meet people. No, I don't want to argue.
Well,
No, I'm not that that's happened. I've met assholes in real life, and fucking hell,
yeah.
I
I mean,
I have problems with people. But like when you see like your family or friends and something, that's how I see it. Like I do stream yards. I just like want like a chill
yeah,
stream where I can just talk about, drinking, music bands, Creedence Clearwater, and fucking whatever.
yeah,
Uni, their life. Just like when you're like with like people in your real life, like
yeah. I'm the I'm the same way too. I was on the conversation with Bridget, and she said she likes
a
she likes the
Christmas
small.
dinner.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Bridget, our conversation with Bridget was she likes this, the small streams where it's just us like chilling on panel, just talking like we're friends, just shooting the shit and having a laugh,
yeah.
and
That's what it's like on my stream all the time.
and that's what, and that's what, that's what I enjoy too. I had a great stream last night. I don't remember what the hell we talked about, but it was a bloody great stream. And then of course, you can have these crazy drama streams when something's going on and you got shouting and screaming and something just being breaking news in the community, and then everyone comes to the
Mm-hmm.
channel. And then I've always said, I say 1,000 times, the drama brings, when you're a streamer, the drama brings in the views because everybody loves the shit show. Everybody loves the shouting and screaming,
If I did like drama on my channel, I had to close the windows because my neighbors are like, I live in a semi house where they're like on
Uh-huh.
the other side of the wall. It's not actually
Yeah.
separated house. It's like, so that I would think this like I'm losing my shit. I'm like, holy shit, what's wrong with Brandon? He's shouting at someone.
I just
And
live in
he's
a
in his,
normal house,
yeah.
like a bungalow. We call them bungalows in the UK. So I live in a bungalow. We don't have no. I ain't got no stairs. I ain't got no upstairs or basement or nothing. So
You live
yeah,
in the bungalow.
yeah.
Yeah.
I call it a bungalow. The people just look at you over here. What's a bung? Hey, what's a bungalow? Do you know what a bungalow is? But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what they, and that's what you do.
I do love oh never mind, I won't mention that.
You're fine. God, Moki looks so bloody comfortable.
Mm.
But yeah,
I'm off my sleep schedule.
oh, mine is so fucked. I was sleeping good when I was, and I had a fucking schedule, and then just with everything that's been going on, it just gets fucked up, and then you can't sleep, and then you try to do stuff, and like, it's like yesterday. I'm trying. It's like yesterday. The cable guys were here for like 2 hours, probably about 2 hours, maybe doing their shit, and they did what they did, but they got, I managed to get some kind of, Wi-Fi signal to the modem, so I got it all set up, and then I'm, ordering my online groceries, and I'm getting me like 4 hours sleep because I just slept for about 2 hours the night before, woke up at 4. I'm playing, Truck Simulator for a little bit because I can't do shit. I can't, I got some data on my phone so I can listen to YouTube and stuff and text and whatever, but I can't, I was playing, Truck Simulator for a little while, and then I got ready for the cable to come, and then, by the time I get settled down, it's like 12 o'clock, and I'm out like a light. And then I didn't sleep a stupid time today, and I did not wake up till like 6:30 tonight. It was like 6 freaking 30. By the time my body goes, "Oh, you're gonna sleep," I'm like, "Yeah, okay." So
I know. I'm like that. I love I go to bed like real late. Like if I don't have any reason to get up in the morning, I go to bed whenever I feel like it, and I'll get up at like 1, 2, 3 in the afternoon.
yeah,
And then I have a very short day,
yeah, I
especially
hate.
now. Like it's getting like the sun's going down earlier.
I know. It's like honestly, I was not expecting. I was not expecting to wake up. It's like today. So today I had to get some. I was waiting on. I had to wait on the pharmacy to deliver my medication this morning. They came pretty quick, and then I had to wait for my groceries were supposed to be here between. My groceries were supposed to be here between 11 and 12. They didn't show up to like almost 12:30. Then I had to put them up and do something else, and then dealing. I'm trying to get chilled down and settled, and before you know it, I'll fall asleep. And it's 6:30, and it's 6:30 in the after. It's 6:30 in the evening. So I'm like,
Yeah,
shit.
right.
I'm like, oh my god, it's 6:30 because I woke up and it's still daylight over here at 6:30 in the evening, and that's what that's what happens.
Mm-hmm. I was
Yeah,
so tired. I went to bed at like 7 in the afternoon.
yeah,
A couple of weeks ago.
yeah.
I was like, I have not gone to bed that early since I was like a baby because my
Well,
sleep schedule.
that's what happens when it happens. That's what happens. You got on a
Because
schedule. It's so easy.
I had like very short sleeps. I wasn't sleeping much, and then I get up early, busy doing something, and then when I was finally free the next when I was free, like the next day, I didn't have to do anything. But then I went to bed at like 7. I was like, I took, it was supposed to be like a nap. I thought I was tired, so I was going to take a nap. And then I wake up at like 1 at night.
Uh-huh.
And then I just go on someone's panel for a bit. And then I go back to sleep and wake up the next morning at like 10 or something. So I was like, that was a
Yeah,
long ass sleep.
yeah. I get that. Yeah, I get that too. Trust me. I hate these. There's days when I was younger, I could cope. I could cope with 4 hours sleep and still go to work. 4 hours sleep nowadays and going to work, it's a killer. You know, it's like but back in the day, sometimes I'll be playing like I used to play Ghost Recon to 2 o'clock in the morning. Get up 7 o'clock for some stupid time for work, and then and I just can't do that shit no more. Well, no.
Hmm. I could never have that much short of a sleep. I remember one time I did a back to back job where I did one job. It was from 12 to
Yeah,
6 in the morning, and then once I finished that job, I went straight to my other job, which was 6:30 to 3 in the afternoon, and I didn't sleep. I just went from one job to another, and I'm like, never, never, ever again.
I
I
couldn't.
was,
I could not. I just couldn't do that no more now. I just I got enough bloody time. I got. I'm one of these fans of work life and balance.
yeah, I used to, yeah. I was like, no, I can't do that again. I just have to tell one of the bosses. I was trying to like work around because I did 2 jobs. I just said, but I was like, okay, I'll do it this one time, but I felt shit. Like it was hard to get through the day on my second job.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. It's like it's like what I used to do when I used to do Apple Care years ago when one of the new iOS just come out. I was doing 12, 14 hour shifts because it went crazy. The
Oh,
whole
I've done those long ass shifts for
yeah,
like
the whole text
12,
yeah,
13, 14 hours.
yeah,
And I'd literally wake up in the morning,
yeah,
go to work, come home and go to bed.
yeah,
Like, I'd come home, get something to eat,
yeah.
go to bed, and then I wake up, go to work, and then do like 14 so hours, and then come home, and it'll be like an hour drive there and back. And I was, oh, it wore me the hell out. It's like, hey, I
Yeah.
like 8 hours is my cutoff. After 8 hours, I'm going home, motherfuckers.
Yeah,
That's it.
I've done 16, 17 hour shifts on my old job too. I've been there from five, I've been there from 5 o'clock in the morning and I'm not left till like, really late at night. And there was one day, it was a shit show, not my fault. And oh my God, I went, like, I used to be a departmental head, like, and I was there from 5 o'clock, left at 9 o'clock, came back at 4 in the afternoon. And then I did not get out till midnight. And I was supposed to be at 5 o'clock the next day. I'm like, fuck this.
Yeah, I know what that's like.
And I'm like,
I've
nope. fuck
I've
this, you
experienced
know.
that a couple times, but not again.
It's destroying my life. I'm not doing this shit no more. I'm like, fuck it. I'm like,
Yeah, it's
fuck
bad for
this.
your brain and everything. It's
Oh,
bad for your mental health.
it's bad for a lot of it's bad for life, and
Fucks. Yeah, the body doesn't get a chance
you
to
know,
recover.
you know, you know, you know.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
body recovers during sleep and that, and then you're drained and feeling like
yeah,
crap.
exactly. And then you go on vacation for a week, and then you feel so fucking drained when you get back. You don't want to come back. You want another vacation. Yeah, I get it.
There's nothing worse than needing energy when you don't have energy. Like when you're tired and you're at work, and then you're
Yeah,
supposed to do like manual labor and
yeah.
physical
It's
activities,
it
lifting
is.
heavy machineries and all of that, and
Yeah,
even standing up for 8 or so hours,
yeah. And that's why I left. And that's why I left.
or if it's like a long
Yeah,
shift,
because
14.
the best thing I ever did was leaving that job and going to the competitor, doing the same job for another company. It was great.
Yeah, I
It
tried a
was.
job for 5 days once, and
Uh-huh.
I tried it for 5 days, and the first day I was like, I want to get out of here, but I'm gonna like knuckle down, do at least 5 days. If I don't like it, I'm gone. At the end of 5 days, I'm like, sorry, boss, I need my money,
Oh,
and I
well,
left.
yeah. No, well,
And it was
normally,
like, I'll come back. Can you do like another day or two or whatever? Like, no, 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 I'm sorry, I'm gone.
yeah,
Give
I
me my
get that.
money, and I'm getting the fuck out of there.
Well, if you don't like it, you don't. You know, if you don't like it,
And
you.
this was a construction job, and construction sucks.
Yeah,
This was a
my dad's a mechanical engineer, and I worked one summer with him, building on a construction site, and I was getting paid as semi-skilled, so I was making pretty okay money, 35 hours full time,
yeah.
time and a half on a Saturday, double time on a Sunday, and I was going on vacation to like a trip to Spain, and I was working overtime the weekend, and all I was doing was sitting down on my ass doing the crossword in the newspaper, signing people in and out of a confined space, and checking up on them on the radio, making sure they're safe. That was my whole weekend of making a shit ton of money just doing that.
Okay, well, money pays off well, but if it's easy to get, yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
I'll be definitely down. I'll do like
yeah,
almost any job if it gets me like far in like
yeah,
sums of money.
yeah.
I mean, if it's like easy.
That was when I was at college too in the UK. I was on a hard hat, the whole shenanigans, and yeah, it was easy money. I'm sitting there thinking, well, I can buy the, I had a shitload of money to take the vacation with me because I was making it, and the vacation was like a few
When
£100, and then
Well, now I figured out in life, I want to be an animator. When I was at school, I wanted to do construction and build houses. I didn't like that. Then
yeah,
I wanted to do woodwork. I didn't really like that either. Then
yeah,
I tried metalwork and welding. Didn't
mhm,
That's all right, but I could use these handy skills at home. But I want a job that I'm happy. And then I find out, oh, I'm a creative person. I like videos. I like content. I love animation, and especially 3D. I like
mhm.
Pixar and stuff like that. I want to be a 3D animator. Now I've finally found out who I want to be. So currently I'm not working at the moment. I'm on student welfare for students that can't work because they're studying. They got too much time on their hands.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, because they're studying. It makes sense.
yeah,
But I'm doing that for a couple of years.
yeah, I
So
remember.
technically I'm unemployed, but not like doing nothing. I'm
Hmm.
studying to be employed in the future. In animation, I finally figured out what I want to be. Well,
Well,
I've
that's
figured
good
out for a while.
because that's good. There's things I wanted to do too, but
Mhm.
the problem is, you're almost 16 years, you're almost 16 into 18 now, putting all this pressure on you to look at these jobs, and this times you just don't know what you want to do either. It's crazy.
Well, I do
Yeah,
have my certificate for, but no one gives a shit about a
yeah,
certificate for. They want like bachelor or
yeah.
masters, like
I mean,
all that fucking shit.
yeah, I always wanted to be a journalist, and then the courses I wanted to do in school, they didn't have enough space for me. Like, for fuck's sake. And
It's
so,
like
you know,
it's like can't I just like make an animation on my own, show it to you, like render it out, show it to you, submit it, or put on a hard drive, whatever, and submit it,
yeah,
whatever. And you can just look at that. Like it doesn't matter if I
yeah,
got my certificate for or masters
yeah,
or whatever. So long as I'm a good animator, isn't that why you
yeah,
hire people?
yeah.
Oh no, you need a high degree for fuck's sakes.
It's like my dad's got all these. They gave him all these qualifications on his job, he's got like national vocational qualifications now, and they're the equivalent. He's got the qualifications the equivalent of having a degree now because of it was all done on the job, and he became a superintendent. My dad retired in his 70s, and they're still calling him to come back
Oh
because
wow!
of
I'd say, dude, leave me the fuck alone. I've been
yeah,
gone.
yeah. And my dad, my dad's,
Like,
my dad's worked hard all his life too. He's worked
I
away from
know.
home. He's worked all over the country, all over Ireland and places. He got offered to go to Russia one time to work in Russia, and he's done, he's done all kinds of, he's done all
Well, at
kinds of
least he's
stuff.
favored. At least he's favored, which is good.
Yeah,
But still, I'd be
you
like,
know,
I've been unemployed for
yeah,
this
he's been,
many
yeah, I mean,
years.
he's been unemployed too when England went to fuck, when all the construction industry went to fuck. It was like it was in the mid 90s, and
Or retired. Yeah.
the whole, he was on the dole because there was a recession and companies weren't spending money, and then it took a thunderstorm for him, to get something damaged, like it was some kind of power station or refinery or something to do what he was doing, and that lightning strike caused a fire, and that got him back in work. But there's been times where he's been unemployed too. But he told me he never had to have a job interview. He was always hired on his reputation. You know,
Yeah, yeah, that's a
yeah,
good thing.
yeah. He never got. Yeah, he said he
Is
never had a
that
job
that
interview.
handyman?
Yeah, he never had. Yeah, he always got hired on his reputation. Everyone. He knew who he was and all his skills and stuff. Yep, he was always hired on his. He was always hired on his reputation. I mean, I remember one time where he was on. He was unemployed when he was a kid. The company couldn't get hold of him on telephone. They sent a telegram to the house asking Dan to call him about a job. Yeah, yeah, freaking telegram.
Telegram, yeah.
Yeah, you don't hear about telegrams no more. It's a
Well, I used
all.
to use Telegram, like just for private
Oh
conversations.
no, this is an actual telegram,
Oh, okay.
not the app. I guess they.
Oh, I thought you. Oh, okay. I thought you said he got like his job offer through there
No,
because some
no,
people
a
do
real,
that. They offer jobs.
a real telegram. So apparently, they send the message goes via phone to the post office. The post office prints it out and they deliver it to the house or something.
Oh, okay. It must be a very old thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was back in the 1980s. So yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I've heard of it, but I don't know much. Yeah.
Kind of like Western Union Telegram. Back in the old days, they would send them over by Morse code, and a carrier pigeon, a horse delivery would deliver it to you. On telegraph wires and stuff. But yeah, it's an old-fashioned method of communication. They still use it. Okay, you can
What
still send a
about
telegram.
pigeons? Like the
Yeah,
medieval pigeons, I used to like get them
yeah,
to like train
yeah,
them to fly notes around.
yeah. Exactly. That's why people in the UK have the hobby of racing pigeons as well.
It'd be
Well,
funny if like that's like the online drama, the old fashioned online drama used to say good fuck you messages and get a pigeon to fly them over to someone.
yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah. I mean, honestly, the days before going real life, I was in, I was into CB radio back in the early 90s, and there was, there was all kinds of drama going on, people, hey Artsy, people getting their coax cut. Some guy got his window put in, people, all kinds of stuff going on. It was
oh yeah,
just like
get some.
it was just like it was just like being on YouTube.
Yeah, a
People
lot of
used to be,
destruction happens.
people having affairs, people chasing, all kinds of shit
I don't
happens.
give a shit about people. If someone like gets affairs or if someone cheats on, it's none of my business. That's like family business. I'm not like
I
into
mean,
like, yeah.
exactly. I mean, it does not affect me.
And like YouTube drama is YouTube drama, like when someone says
Yeah,
something about you or whatever. But when someone's having like I know you like to like have digs at someone, but if someone's having like an affair with their husband or wife or whatever, I'm like, like what's
yeah,
the,
yeah.
like your problem sort of
Yeah,
thing?
of course, yeah, we all take digs at people, but
Yeah,
but I don't care, if
like
someone, you're welcome, Archie. If someone wants to do something, if somebody wants to sleep with five man, who cares? I don't give a shit. It does
Yeah,
not. It does
yeah.
not. It does not affect. It does not affect me. I know.
It's
I
like
know.
if I
I know we all love. I know we all love a shit show. We all love a freaking drama. I get that, but there's a certain things that don't
yeah,
affect me.
let that be the spouse's problems.
Yeah,
Like if I have like an argument with
yeah,
my siblings,
yeah,
like if someone could say, "Oh, Brian, you're being you know you're a piece of shit to your brother or sister, or whatever, or
yeah,
you're absolute trash." I was like, that's their problem. That's our
yeah.
drama. Like that's not.
You know,
I'm fighting with my brother. It's sort of the same. It's like if I've
you
had
know,
like an argument with my siblings,
yeah,
that's someone else's problem but mine and my
yeah.
siblings.
I mean, I can't. The thing, I mean, he's the thing. Okay, I'm a big fan of saying if you put your life on the internet, everyone has a right to criticize it. I get that, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't. But what I'm trying to say is, I don't want to hear about it non-stop. You know,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Non-stop. Yeah. That's like
you know,
when
yeah,
it can't matter that much. You
yeah.
know.
Yeah, if I put my life, if I put my life on YouTube and you see me doing things, and then and I'm telling you about what I'm doing, or say I'm telling you I do this and do that, and you think that's a bad thing, and you don't like what I'm doing in real life, what you're seeing on my YouTube channel, everyone has a right to criticize me and say, hey hey GT, I think what you did is
Mm-hmm.
wrong, I think I think what
Yeah.
GT
I
don't
know
want.
what you did last
Yeah,
Saturday, Todd.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like for example, if I dox Cactus and told everyone he is called Nicholas Corkill. His address is number 10 Brookside Close in Liverpool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then people will say, I think you're wrong. You should not you should not be doxing Cactus. That's wrong of you.
Mm.
I disagree with what you're doing. You've got
Yeah.
everyone.
There's a
You've got
necessary reason to
yeah.
call someone out for
Yeah,
doxing.
yeah. You've got every right. You've got every right to criticize me.
I mean,
If
I
I,
don't give a shit if someone cares about someone's personal life.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
none of their. I don't. That's none of the business. I don't care if that bothers
yeah,
them when it's.
yeah.
But to me, it's like I don't care. It's none of my business.
Honestly, there's nothing. There's nothing wrong with having a stream about it. But I don't want to hear for the next fucking 10 days
It's
about.
just not. It's
Yeah,
just not necessary. Yeah.
I know.
But like,
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of Taylor. Taylor don't bother me. She don't speak to me. She don't come in here, and I know who she is. And
I'm fine with Taylor
yeah,
myself.
so
Yeah.
but it is what she does.
I like her music she does and all of
She
that.
does. Yeah, she does.
She
Yeah, she
does,
does.
I like that she's got content. I like channels that do content.
Yeah, she does what. She does. Hope you're doing well, by the way, Archie. But yeah, she does. She does what. She does.
Yeah, yeah,
But
that's right. Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with we watch a video. There's nothing wrong with criticizing the video. We watch certain YouTubers. We can
I'm more
criticize.
than happy for her to cheat on me next. If it's so called she's cheating, I'm available, Taylor, right here.
You best tell her to start saving up for that flight to Australia. Then.
I'm such a shit stirrer, man. I'm such a shit stirrer.
Oh, I get that.
Yeah,
But yeah, you could definitely. You could
my
definitely.
mouth gets me in trouble sometimes.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but yeah, it's fine. It happens. It's YouTube.
Oh yeah,
It's
it's
only
only
the
YouTube, regardless of how ugly it gets. At the end of the day, it's
yeah,
so long as you're not doxed or anything like that. At the end of the day, it's just like
yeah,
you got your real life. I go to uni. I got my uni. You got your real life. You got your
yeah.
dog, and other people. Everyone has their own lives. Some
Exactly.
people have sad lives and don't have much of life, which is
Yeah,
right on YouTube a lot. But not
exactly.
everyone's like that.
Yeah, I'm just here now because I can't, because I can't bloody sleep, and that's it. So yeah.
Oh, insomnia drives me insane. I remember one time I was just like laying in bed for like hours, just staring into the dark, and then I went on YouTube for a little bit for like about an hour or so. Then I tried to go back to sleep, and I'm still awake. So I got up, put clothes on, took a walk around the park.
Uh-huh.
I was going insane. I was like, I can't be lying here with all this with a rested body but energy inside.
It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard doing stuff too. And
Yeah,
yeah, it
and then
really.
you feel shit the next day.
Yeah, and like it's like when I was doing a certain stream, I got an email, and I just couldn't concentrate. I couldn't read stuff properly. I'm like, oh my bloody god,
Okay, who's setting things on fire? Just let me look out the window.
Uh-oh.
When I smell fire, I get paranoid. Oh my god, it's hazy as fuck. I smell the fire. No, I can just smell fire. It
Oh,
smells like
okay.
a wildfire almost. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot of idiots around my neighborhood, so it just makes me concerned when I smell fire. Like
Yeah. The only thing I smell on is when the only fire I smell here is when
that. Yeah,
someone's
that is really coming from
barbecuing
my window.
or grilling or whatever. Let's have a look. I've got the Zoom closed for a sec. I got the Zoom closed for a minute. Yeah, yeah.
Well, I smelled fire a couple of days ago, and then, you smell fire. It could be barbecue or something, but sometimes it actually smells like there's like an actual entire forest on fire. Like
Uh-huh.
you just have to like make sure it's all right. There's not like a house on fire around you, but that is really coming from my window. So, I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
I'm just making sure, like, yeah, I don't see anything on fire there, but there's a lot of smoke. So I don't know if there's like, I'm just making sure it's not like a house on fire or bush. Because I smelled it a couple of days ago. I'm not sure where it's coming from. But yeah, it just concerns me when I smell fire. It makes me feel like, oh, is it coming from my house or something, or is it coming from a neighbor's house? So I can't help but look out the window. But it's all good. I think it's all good. Nothing's on
Okay.
fire. It's a bit hazy out there, so maybe maybe it's barbecue. I don't know.
Yeah, link is. Yeah, by the way, link. If anyone wants to come up and yell at me, link is posted. By the way.
Is a cactus coming up? Is he still here, or is he just staying
Oh,
in the chat?
I don't know.
Yeah, even
He's probably gone the off license buying some cans of Coke or something. I don't know.
oh yeah, I don't know if he was remaining in the chat or not. I can't see the chat on my phone. I had to go on my computer.
Yeah, what I do is I just got the screen. I just put the Zoom call over the video and just look at the side chat there. Or sometimes I just look at it on the cell phone too. But my cell phone's charging at the moment. I'm trying to get my battery up so I can it can last a little. It can last a little while. But as I said, it's a live panel, open panel. Unless your name's Dave 25, anybody can come up. You're more than welcome to come up. Feel free. You can definitely come and yell at me, shout at me, tell me you hate me, talk shit about me, tell me I'm a panel killer. Whatever you want to say, you're definitely more than welcome to say that bullshit. There you go.
Yeah,
But otherwise, I'm going to be ending this soon because I'm hoping this
yeah, I'll probably
medication.
hop off soon.
Because I'm guessing this medication is going to start kicking in soon, and I want to try and get some bloody sleep.
Yeah, you need that medication.
I know. So that's what I'm hoping for. So I just got so much bloody shite going on at the moment. I'm trying to. Oh, it's bloody crazy. It's bloody crazy too. So
Like your
yeah.
health problems, you in that, and your health problems, and your mom's problems.
Well, that's yeah. I mean, she's 4,000 miles away. It's something she's got to do herself. She can easily, it's something she's got to resolve. It's just her making, decisions that she shouldn't be making. And it's just, and I don't understand why she did it. To be honest, it don't make sense to me.
Okay.
And all my health issues is just my freaking stomach and freaking, just all kinds of shit. It just once you have freaking digestive issues and stomach issues, it just fucks up your whole body. To be honest, it's horrible. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm trying to.
I can understand because my dad had digestion problems as well when he couldn't eat anything spicy or anything too
Yeah,
solid like nuts because
yeah,
he tore a hole in his esophagus years ago, like a long time ago, and
uh-huh,
but when he was got out of hospital, he had to like be careful what he ate, and he would go and start vomiting or something if he ate like food with too much spice in it or something
uh-huh,
because his stomach, his esophagus net was so weak.
uh.
And
That
I was like,
sucks.
God, you'd have to be suffering.
That sucks ass. So what time is it over there in Australia?
Probably around 4. Let me check. Does that say on that phone or not? Oh, there we go. Oh shit, it's a 4:45.
All right, so it's 2:46 here in the morning, and it's Friday.
Yeah, I literally got up at like 3.
Uh-huh.
I was awake, but I just got out of bed at like 3 because I couldn't be bothered going to uni today and doing my thing. And
It happens.
I go to bed at like 3 o'clock at night or something. Or
Just like what, just
4.
just like what I'm doing now. And then there's just days I just lay there and I can't freaking sleep, and then I'm like, oh my god, and then you got to deal with life shit, and oh, it's just ridiculous. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I'm gonna try and get some sleep. So
Yeah, sure, you
everyone,
do that.
it was just a quick short stream. Everyone, thanks for popping
Yeah.
in. Appreciate the likes and everyone coming in. I'm probably gonna do a better stream again tomorrow at a more reasonable time. Because we had a great, I had a great time doing a stream.